What's the worst thing a doctor ever did to someone you love? My wife comes back from the emergency room still having chest pains after the doctor sent her home. She's clutching her chest, pale as a ghost. He said it was just anxiety, she whispers. But I know my wife. She's never faked being sick a day in her life. What exactly did he say? I ask. She tells me Dr. Chandler barely looked at her, didn't run any tests, just glanced at her chart, saw she was 28, and said young women always think chest pain is a heart attack when it's usually just stress. He literally rolled his eyes at me, she says, tears streaming down her face. The pain is getting worse. I can see it in how she's breathing. I grab our insurance cards. We're going back. No, please, she begs. I can't handle him dismissing me again. Then we'll get someone else. I drive straight back to that ER. The same nurse is at the front desk. We need a different doctor, I say firmly. Sir, Dr. Chandler already evaluated your wife, and he was wrong. Get me someone else. She looks annoyed. You can't just demand a different doctor because you don't like the diagnosis. Watch me. My wife doubles over in the waiting room chair. Other patients are staring now. I need help, she gasps. The nurse finally looks concerned. Let me page Dr. Kennedy. While we wait, I notice Dr. Chandler walking past. He sees us and actually smirks. Back for more anxiety medication, he says loud enough for everyone to hear. My hands clench into fists. My wife is in serious pain. They always are, he mutters, walking away. Dr. Kennedy arrives and immediately kneels beside my wife's chair. Ma'am, can you describe your symptoms? Crushing chest pain, she manages. Radiating down my left arm. Started 3 hours ago. His face changes instantly. We need to get you back immediately. But Dr. Chandler said, the nurse starts. I don't care what Dr. Chandler said. Dr. Kennedy cuts her off. This is a cardiac emergency. They rush my wife into a room. Dr. Kennedy orders an EKG, blood work, chest x-ray. Why didn't the first doctor do any of this? I ask. I honestly don't know, he says, connecting the EKG leads. The machine starts beeping, then alarms go off. She's having a heart attack, Dr. Kennedy announces to the room. Nurses flood in. My wife's eyes widen in terror. Am I going to pass away? She whispers. Not on my watch, Dr. Kennedy says, already prepping for surgery. They wheel her away. I'm left standing in the empty room, shaking. The head nurse approaches me. Sir, I need to ask, what exactly did Dr. Chandler tell your wife? That she was being dramatic, that young women always think chest pain is serious when it's just anxiety. Her face hardens. He said that? In front of a room full of patients. She writes something down. I'm filing an incident report immediately. An hour passes. Dr. Chandler walks by the waiting room and sees me. Still here? He asks casually. I stand up slowly. My wife is in emergency surgery right now. His smugness fades slightly. The heart attack you said was anxiety. I continue, my voice deadly calm. His coffee mug freezes halfway to his mouth. She almost died because you couldn't be bothered to run a single test. Now wait a minute. No, you wait. I step closer. I'm calling the medical board, then my lawyer, then every news station in the city. Other families in the waiting room are watching now. You almost ended my wife, I say, loud enough for everyone to hear. His face goes white. That's not, I was being thorough. You spent 90 seconds with her. Dr. Kennedy appears from surgery. Your wife is stable. We got to her just in time. Dr. Chandler tries to slip away, but I call out. Dr. Kennedy's expression turns ice cold. You sent her home with these symptoms? I made a clinical judgment. You made an assumption. Dr. Kennedy interrupts. A nearly fatal one. Security arrives. The head nurse must have called them. Dr. Chandler, you're being suspended pending investigation, the security chief announces. This is ridiculous. Clean out your locker. The chief cuts him off. The next day, I visit my wife in recovery. She's alive, but the damage to her heart is permanent. 2 weeks later, Dr. Chandler loses his license.